It's been about 5 years of riding and it's time for me to change these Mini Pro tires. I reviewed the comments in my last video to see if some of the suggestions I received will actually work when I change these tires. I'll see how that goes next. A comment I received based on me sawing the tire in half to remove it from the rim came from a user who said I didn't have to go through all that trouble. He claimed I could have easily grabbed the tire firmly and pulled it off with my bare hands. I initially thought I'd give this a try on the second tire, thinking it can't hurt. After doing the first tire using my reciprocating saw, then slightly struggling to pull off the halves individually with my locking pliers, I realized there's no way I'd be able to pull off the whole tire all at once by hand. It might have been possible, but my original way worked, so I stuck with that. Also, regarding the blades used for cutting the tire, the top blade shown here is one that I initially tried, but it didn't work as well as I thought it would, so I ended up using the second blade on the bottom. This comment was an impressive one that I'm really glad worked. It's similar to how I used clamps in my previous video, but zip ties made things so much easier and should be the way anyone remounts their Mini Pro tires going forward. I started out by lubricating the rim's outer edge so the tire can slip on more easily. As commented, I'm using 4 zip ties. I feel like the key here was to squeeze the tire's edges together as much as possible when tightening each zip tie. When pressing the tire onto the rim, get one section of the tire completely on the rim, then work your way around both sides of the tire, pressing on each section that's almost in until you reach the opposite side. This quick example is to show that as I inflate the unseated tire, the PSI remains at 3. The amount of air escaping from the unseated bead of the tire is more than the amount of air being pumped into it. To help with this, one viewer commented this. The idea of the ratchet strap makes sense. I don't have one of those, but something similar that I can DIY is a tourniquet. I'm using enough rope to wrap around the tire and leave a bit extra for the lever of the tourniquet. I twirled the lever enough to see the rope pressing into the tire slightly, then hit the trigger on the pump. I have to say I was surprised when this worked, using my mediocre handheld electric pump. When I read the comment, I actually thought the viewer meant I still needed to use one of those more industrial type air compressors. I have to give many thanks to the comments that helped make the tire change for this video so much easier than in my first video. I've learned a lot from the suggestions provided, and I hope this video can in turn make tire changes a lot easier for other Segway Mini Pro owners. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. That's all I have for now, and I'll catch you in the next video.